Hello and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Alex. I hope all is good with you and I hope life is treating you well today. Yesterday, the director of the Netflix Meghan and Harry documentary, Liz Garbus, did an interview with Vanity Fair, in which she has come out and said that the Buckingham Palace deliberately went out of the way to discredit the series. Now we know this. This is very obvious when you look at the thousands of articles and interviews and news stories that have been circulating since the release of the documentary. But it is rare to see someone, especially a director of a TV show, someone in the spotlight, come out and admit this and point the fingers squarely at the firm. It states here, Harry and Meghan director Liz Garbus says the palace tried to discredit the Netflix series. The director is addressing claims that Buckingham Palace was not approached for comment about the hit Netflix documentary. We all now know that this motto of never complain, never explain is a fallacy. It's a phrase that was designed and put about to use as an excuse for not responding. It's an excuse to hide behind, but it is also to distract the public from the obvious fact that they are continually complaining and having their opinions expressed in the media. Through third parties, many of which make up the royal reporters of the Royal Rota and the well-known TV presenters and celebrities such as the likes of Jeremy Clarkson and Piers Morgan. Anyway, it continues on. Harry and Meghan director Liz Garbus is speaking out against Buckingham Palace. The Oscar-nominated director described creating the Netflix docuseries, which tells the story of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's romance and decision to leave their royal lives, as a polarising experience that gave her insight into the alleged palace mind games that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex went through, or as Harry aptly described, the dirty games, the dirty media games in which they leak stories and hide behind anonymous insiders. The directors went on to say, for instance, Buckingham Palace said that we didn't reach out for comment on the docuseries when we did. Garbus expressed in an interview with Vanity Fair. They did that to discredit us, and by discrediting us, they can discredit the content of the show. She added, we lived through some of those moments that were a bit like Alice through the looking glass. The release of the docuseries sparked a transatlantic war of words whether the royal family were given the chance to properly respond to incendiary claims made by the Sussexes. Miss Garbus's comments further a row that began when at the beginning of episode 1, for around 20 seconds, the screen went black apart from the words, members of the royal family declined to comment on the content within the series. Miss Garbus, in her Vanity Fair interview published today, revealed exploring issues of racism, colonialism and alleged white supremacy in the British monarchy was her idea. For me, what was really important was to connect the dots to these larger historical issues, she told the magazine, adding that the couple was, to their credit, very open and willing to journey down some of the paths that they might not have originally considered. The love story is the spine, but for me it was always necessary to connect the dots to the personal story and the larger historical content, Miss Garbus stated. The Vanity Fair report comes on the heels of Harry's memoir Spare, which hit the couple's popularity on both sides of the Atlantic. People are very happy to read everything about Harry and Meghan when it's somebody else writing about them, says the filmmaker. But when Harry and Meghan want to tell their story in their own words, it suddenly becomes an issue. People are not forced to watch a documentary. It's not going to be required in school. It is your choice what you binge and what you don't binge. There have been more documentaries and books written about Harry and Meghan than Harry and Meghan have produced themselves. So I think it's an interesting kind of pearl clutching that doesn't quite add up with the public's appetite for reading stuff about them from other people. Please let me know your opinion in the comments and I'll see you in the next video.